Should be working. Looks like it's working. That's a good sign. Hasn't gone down yet. Pull that up. All right, just wait for some people to show up, and then we'll be good. Aiden, hey Aiden, are we live? We good? We good? How do I sound? Do I sound good? We Gucci? We good? We Gucci? Good use of the emote. There you go. Tooley's here. Hello everybody. I do sound Gucci. Okay, cool. So my microphone's off to the side. My gain is turned all the way up, so it's about as high as it's gonna get. Anyway, welcome guys. Welcome to the first cooking stream set up in my kitchen. I had to do a lot of prep and setup that took me longer than anticipated. I thought it was gonna go live about 1:30, but it's 1:50, so 20 minutes. That's nothing. Anyway, I might give it a little time, let people trickle in, see if that works. Notifications should be sending out, here in a minute or so. Love the dad shirt. Yeah. So Michaela actually bought me this. She got up from work one day. I was like, okay, so I got you something for your cooking stream, and you're either gonna hate it or you think it's gonna be hilarious. I was like, all right, well, let's see. And it's like a grilling shirt. I think it's pretty funny. I hope that it's not too deep of a V. I'd like it to be. Let's see if I can button it up here. What do you guys think? The end pops up. I don't like it. I gotta go casual. Sorry, Twitch, but gotta be freeing. So, I guess I should go ahead and introduce what I'm making. I'm making a recipe by HelloFresh. They're not sponsoring this. Not sponsoring this at all. It's sirloin steak. Province. I don't know how to pronounce that. I don't know if you guys can even read it because the light sources are back here, so I can't. I'll get up close to the camera. There, make it that. It's got truffle cream. So yes, here are all my ingredients. Actually, well, I have the ingredients. Let's see. Yes, words. We got some potatoes. I have to look to make sure that these are potatoes. Potatoes. Got some steak, carrots, beef stock, rosemary, lavender Riviera, herbs de Provence, sauté. Hello everyone. I see the notifications have been sent out. Good to see you. Welcome to the first ever cooking stream, and got some truffle zest. Ooh, that'll be exciting. We're making essentially fancy steak with potatoes and carrots. This is, as I said a couple minutes ago, this is this HelloFresh meal, so you can get this at HelloFresh. They aren't sponsoring. I just like their service a lot, so I figured, get everything sent to me so I don't have to stress out about planning. Got some chives, and I think it's just sour cream. So if you can see in the bottom left-hand corner, it's my right, but it's your left. I've got the instructions. We're going to go bit by bit and make ourselves a fancy little meal. I remind you of George Lopez, except I don't steal jokes, allegedly. So the first step, as you guys can see, but I can't, just the rack at the top position. I actually didn't do that. I washed out my baking pan and threw it in there to dry. So, oh, it's already in the top rack. Cool. So we got that at the top rack. I need to take the baking sheet out. Yo, real talk though, who's just here to watch me burn my house down? Burn my apartment down. I'm having a little trouble reading chat, so I'm sorry if I don't react too terribly much to that. So the first step, wash and dry our produce. I've already done that. We're going to have the potatoes. I'm actually going to peel my potatoes first because currently I'm on a special diet for a medical procedure. Nothing too crazy. It's low fiber, so I'm going to peel all the skins off. But this is not a necessary step, so get the trash can over here. Yo, who is that? Aiden gifting tier 1 sub to Kevin, Flame, and Puppy Pants. Guys, enjoys your subs. And Aiden, thank you for the 3 gifted tier 1 subs, man. Alright. I would be a lot faster with peeling, but these fucking gold potatoes are tiny. And I don't want to slice my finger off. Because then Johnny would have to take me to the hospital, but he's playing RuneScape, so. So how was everybody today? Yao guai? Oh yes, delicious yao guai. Now the yao guai we used in that video was actually lamb. It was my first time cooking lamb. It was just basically just braised. Nothing really special, just rosemary, salt, pepper, and just soaking it in its own juices. So it wasn't very good. It was very bland. I mean, it was tender, which is good. You know, that's what you want from meat, unless you're eating jerky. Yeah, no, it was nice and tender. There wasn't a lot to the flavor, since it was just salt, pepper, and rosemary. This is going slower than I thought it would be. My sharpener's also, or my peeler's also gotten dull. I'm not peeling them completely, I'm just peeling them enough to be, you know, sufficient. 25 gifted subs total. Oh, you're damn right. Thank you, Aiden. I believe the tier 3, actually let me check, my mouse is over here. Let me check, because I do believe that my tier 3 emote went through. No, it hasn't been approved yet, so still waiting on that. Alright. This one's just about done. I'm regretting my decision of peeling these, but I've already started. Yeah, Reaper, that's, you are not the first person to do that, and you will not be the last. But Nightbot just blocks all. This is suggestive right now. Okay. Yeah, Nightbot blocks all links, even if they're just to my own channel. I missed a huge strip on that one. These are just Yukon Gold potatoes. They're little tiny bastards. And we're gonna cut them essentially into potato wedges. In the picture, it looks like they had bigger ones than the ones they gave me, but. There we go. Alright, potatoes have been cut, and then I'm assuming I need to trim, peel, cut the carrots, cut them diagonally. So this one's actually like, I don't think carrots are supposed to do this. This one wobbles a little bit, but this one's like, woo! So I don't think, I was trying to like pull it. Snapping's a lot easier. Yeah, we'll do 3 carrots. This will go a lot faster. Alright, cool. That's 1 peeled carrot. And then one of them I noticed had a huge like gash in it, so we'll have to cut that out too. You can do this directly into the trash can. That piece just went flying. I'll have to pick it up later. Yeah, this one has a huge, I don't know if you can see it. It's nasty. So yeah, like I said though, if these, or as I've said before, if these streams, if people enjoy them, you know, people have been asking for a cooking stream, it's, you know, just me cooking, so it's not high octane comedy or anything. You know, it's just, oh, fresh my ass. Oh no. Nah, they're great. Great service, 10 out of 10, would recommend. Sponsor me, please. Do you still hate and yell at birds? Every time I see them. No, that is not true. Trim and peel cut carrots diagonally in 1-inch pieces. Do I have to do them diagonally? Oh goodness. Psst. These are as big as the fucking... Alright. Got those taken care of. This is probably I'm doing a little bigger than 1 inch, so sue me, I'm breaking the rules. That's like 2 inches. That'll be fine. It'll be fine. Now we need to quarter the potatoes. Oh, halve the potatoes, then cut them into 1/2 inch. So yeah, actually halving them will work. These potatoes actually are pretty fucking tiny. Like, they're naturally going to be tiny just because they're fucking gold potatoes, but even then, they're pretty small. This one I'll cut into thirds. I know my hands are probably blocking all this shit. I don't know if, I hope you guys can see them just fine. This one's another kind of small one, so we'll just cut it in half. And then this is another big one next. We'll cut this one into thirds. Problem with that one was it was big, but it was skinny, so. There you go. Coolio. We're on our way to a delicious meal, everyone. What's up, Matthew? Were you the adult off camera too? Or is that just ODS? Oh no, dude. The personas in ODS are completely different. I say completely different. Reese was the most, he does not act like that. Yo, Stallet, if I'm reading your name correctly, that's Stallet TV with Twitch Prime sub. Thank you so much, man. Love you and you're amazing. And I have access to the sub-exclusive portions of the Discord as well as our wonderful handful of wonderful emotes. Thank you again for your support, dude. Welcome back, Dragon. All right, we got this vegetable ASMR. I should stop making a mess. All right, so got that done. This is my biggest cutting board. It's still pretty small. And honestly, when it came in, it was like splintery, for lack of a better term. I got a pack of 3 for like $10 on Amazon, so I shouldn't have been expecting quality, but you know what? That's whatever. Pat steak dry with paper towels. I'm done with the knife. We're not done with the knife. Where are my scissors? They're over here. Recently cleaned them, so that's good. Woo! Drain that blood in the sink. Delicious juices. I'm actually gonna get these yeah, I'll get a cutting board of their own. They can rest on this, and then whenever I cook them, I will rest them on either my third cutting board or the one that I use for the vegetables. So just pat these dry. Oh yeah, get your fingers in there. Saucy. That smells good. It just smells like meat. It smells like raw steak, which I like my steak rare, so that's a plus now. Set this aside and wash my hands carefully. And I know I just contaminated the handle of the soap, but YouTube's new guideline from Reese from using is older, edgier humor. No, I think it just evolved with time. Like, yes, there was at some points conscious decision to not be as edgy, but a lot of it was just evolving to a different sense of humor over the course of a couple years. Yo, what's up, Captain Skittles? So, yeah, there's actually a word that if you don't swear in, like, the first 2 minutes of a video, so then you're less likely to get demonetized. So if you notice censoring at the beginning of a video, but not at the end, that there's a little bit of influence from that, so. All right, I'm going to throw some foil on this pan over here, which hopefully is nice and cool now. All right, I kind of shoved everything over there. Let me get all my ingredients back over here. There we go. There's a bit of a glare. Just ignore that. What cut of steak is that? I actually don't know. Oh, it's a sirloin. Carrots, pat steak dry, season all over with salt and pepper. So I still need to do that, but I'll prep the veggies, and then I'll salt and pepper the steaks. Steaks are better if you let them get to room temperature before you grill them, if you didn't know. Place potatoes and carrots on opposite sides of the baking sheet, toss each with a drizzle of olive oil. I am terrible at drizzling, so you'll get to see that. Salt and pepper. Olive oil, salt, and pepper. Okay. I'll have to segregate them. Got a little carrot. Alrighty. We're fine. Just throwing shit everywhere. Alright. Go. I should have cut that probably more at an angle, but that's okay. Those are alright. I think those are alright. Death Boy with a tier 1 sub. Death Boy, thank you so much, man. Love you and you're amazing. You now have access to the sub-exclusive portions of the Discord, our sub-exclusive Minecraft server, and our handful of wonderful emotes. Thank you again for your support, man. What's up, Sleepy Pyro? How's it going, dude? Oh, yes. Olive oil, salt. Oh, I already got the olive oil. Did I? I didn't. I'm almost out. Maybe not much left. This actually today might finish out my olive oil. All right, so who's ready for some fucking drizzling? Oh yeah. Ooh. And then I just go through and just do this. Kind of defeats the whole purpose, but at least it gets total coverage, you know? I just have to wash my hands after. It's probably way too much. Just knock over the olive oil immediately. Well, fuck. And I have to use normal oil to cook the steaks in. Just a touch of olive oil. I probably could have gone without that last huge glob that just hit the thing, but... There we go. I lost all my kitchen towels. I think they're in the dirty clothes, but it's like, normally I just I throw a towel over my shoulder so I can just whip it off and dry my hands and just do whatever. Pepper. Here's your pepper grinder ASMR. Yes, if you're in the Discord, you can there is a sub-exclusive room where you can sign up and you will be added to the Minecraft server's whitelist, just to ensure it stays sub only. Do we have the TP camp, camping in the backyard? Yeah, I mean, I'm sure I've got it somewhere. I tend to hang on to things, and I think I did keep that in the move. It's just packed up in a box in a storage closet, so... You have 2 streams playing right now? Well, mine's the most important one, and I'm not just saying that because I have a knife. Alright, so these are salt and peppered, ready to go. Let me go ahead and take care of the beef. Let's see. One tip I saw about seasoning steak is if you think you've used enough salt and pepper, double it. I don't know about double it, but you never, I'm like, okay, that's enough. But you got to remember, I do front and back, and so you got to remember that's a fucking like an inch thick steak. So if you really want to season every bite, just got to fucking go for it. Go pepper, triple it. Yeah. Which, admittedly, I don't have a ton of experience cooking steak. I don't ever just go to the grocery store and pick up steaks. I'm more likely to pick up chicken or pork chops, personally. But Thule, why are you salty? You finally get cooking stream. Just give that a little pat. Okay. I honestly probably threw too much pepper in there, but that's whatever. That pepper grinder is a little harder to grind than the salt. All right, see you later, Aiden. All right. Our steak is just about seasoned. See, for me personally, because I like my steak pretty rare, it doesn't take too long to make. Okay, we'll let that sit. Let it adjust to room temperature. You're also supposed to words. After you cook a steak, let it sit for about 10 minutes. Let the juices redistribute. Was he really a crab fishing man? No. In that regard, pretty much everything. Yeah. Don't listen to the videos too much. I know I'm saving up paper towels, so these two are reusable. I've only used them to dry my hands. So, all right, we're gonna move on to step 2, which means I have to click over here. Oh, that wasn't the right. There we go. There we go. Aha. It's overlapping with the video a little bit, but you know what? We can deal with some imperfections for now. So step 2, place the potatoes, carrots on opposite sides of the baking sheet. Toss them with a drizzle of oil and a pinch of salt. Roast. Oh, I did. Yeah, I did. Okay. Roast for 25 to 30 minutes. Timer set. We'll do 25, and then we'll see how they're at. And just throw them in there. Excellent. Now the next step. Oh, that was step 2, so I kind of took care of it beforehand. So there we go. Think it is both a bad quality webcam and probably out of focus. Actually, it does pretty well in focusing, so it is, you know, you can tell it's not even 1080p because I don't have it set to, you know, full screen. So I think it is. I don't know. It's just a shitty webcam. I want to get a better one. This one works fine for my streams when I'm tiny and in the corner, but whenever I'm doing a full scale thing like this, the quality is not where I want it to be. And I also want to get a second camera. That may become my second camera, but I'm not really in the market to buy a lot of things right now. But no, I would like a second camera like right here that can show the stove, because whenever I'm cooking that steak, I'm going to be over here. And I can like bring it over occasionally and show you guys what I'm doing, but for the most part, you know, I gotta cook it right there. So, yep, microphone's right here. Sorry, I know it's probably not good to beat on the microphone. All right, guys, let's move on to step 3, which means I gotta do all this shit again. My Stream Deck isn't working. I was gonna set it up for this, so I just press a button and it moves on to the next instruction, but that was it was not working. So, step 3. Meanwhile, trim and thinly slice the scallion. Scallions. No, this is that. This is a shallot. They're both S's. But yeah, no. Let me get all the pepper off this. Just threw that in the sink. I threw the paper towel in the sink. The scallions are right here. Whataburger's better than steak? Depends on the steak. I've had some steaks that, yes. Separating the whites from the greens. Segregation. These ingredients have kept pretty well. I got them on Monday, so it's been like a full week of them sitting in the fridge. And I'm happy with how they've kept, so. Beat the meat so it's tender. I'm actually just gonna let it sit. I don't even think I have a meat tenderizer. Go to the side. I'm not super fast at chopping. Also, it did lose a little bit of its like crispness. Yeah, because that piece just stayed together. My knife is pretty sharp. I do need to sharpen it more, but yeah, this was just me not sharpening my knife enough. There we go. There's all the whites. Now for the greens. I'll throw this in the whites as well. So far, so good. I haven't cut my thumbs open yet. I know you're supposed to do like the knuckle thing, so you don't cut a fingertip off, but I never really learned it, so I just do what's most comfortable for me. But you know, how could that possibly go wrong? Yeah, also my wrist is kind of weird, I don't know. That's one thing I do really want to learn is just how to chop, like stupid quick. I just have no confidence in it. So I need to sharpen my knife and then just buy a bunch of vegetables to practice because, you know, a bag of carrots is like $2. Make sure it's all chopped and kind of in there. And I normally go at about this pace. I kind of pick it up a little bit whenever, like, for the ODS videos where I've cooked. I try to pick up the pace and go a little faster just because there's so much to cook. This one, it's easy. There's only 2 things, you know, that I have to worry about. The potatoes, carrots, I combine those into one. And then the steaks themselves. So we are all Gucci. That was a huge part of the shallot I just cut off to throw away. But and for the shallot, have peeled, finely chopped. Okay. I can get all the skin off. Ew, skin, tough to cut through, chewy, don't like it. There we go. So this just says finely chop. Yeah. So I'm gonna dice it. I slice it. I don't know if you guys can see, but I kind of slice it, not all the way through, going this way, and then I just cut it like that to mince, essentially. So I do like my initial slices, although I don't even know if I was supposed to dice it. I think I was supposed to, oh yeah, no, that's diced in the picture. Wonderful thing about these meal delivery programs, they give you handy dandy pictures, which come into handy. Handy dandy, handy handy. Bruh. But yeah, so this, I just cut it. It's ready to be diced. So I can cut it in this direction. And it just falls into place. Look at that. Absolutely beautiful. I do hope this is showing up well. I'll just go over it once with a knife. So there's half the shallot. Go with the knife. And even, does anybody know any way to, I mean, I'm asking this question that I'm immediately not going to see the answer, but does anybody know any way to keep stuff off your knife whenever you're cutting? Whenever I dice shit, it just gets stuck to the blade and it's really annoying. The reason I say I'm not going to see it is because I'm busy cooking and not reading chat, so. It's fucking raw! Yo, when is Gordon Ramsay gonna do like a YouTube cooking show? Have like Hannah Hart on it, Drunk Kitchen? Yeah, that's probably good. Yes, cooking is something that I really enjoy. I'm just really bad at it. So I'm sure I have a ton of bad habits of me just figuring stuff out that, you know, if I did in front of any like professional chef, they'd just be like, ew. Why are you doing it that way? Non-stick spray? Yeah. That's what my initial thought was. I just never really did it. The claw method? Yeah. I understand cutting this way is bad because I'm just going to slice the finger off, but I am careful. That's why I go slow whenever I do it. I just haven't practiced this enough to get comfortable with it, and I feel like I'm going to hit my knuckles more than just using my fingers. So your concern is warranted. Combine sour cream, which we have in this little packet right here. They send out pre-portioned amounts. Where's my scissors? There we go. The scissors that I used to cut open the meat and have it cleaned. Haha! I'm a rebel! Playing the drums? Hell yeah, man. Dude, creative while being creative. Is it creative if I'm following instructions? I don't know. There we go. So in a small bowl, which I've got right here, I just use this bowl for all sauces whenever I'm cooking. It's my go-to. You know, whatever I need. Butter, making my own like barbecue sauce. I've done that a couple times. Melting butter, I do it in this bowl. I don't know why, it's just a fucking good little bowl. Combine sour cream, a drizzle of olive oil. I can't take it out, so I gotta. That's probably good. What I did. Yeah, no, it's probably just for flavor anyway. Truffle zest. So that's the stuff right here. Look at the packet. It's so fancy. It's so fancy. Yeah, you're supposed to let the knife do the work because that's you don't need to really saw. My knife isn't the sharpest. It's a good knife. I just don't keep up with it, so I need to sharpen it more often. And if I do that, then yeah, it'll just slice through just like fucking butter. Good chef, bad food part 2. It's good food though. I don't know if that really applies, so I'm gonna mix together olive oil and truffle zest. Start with a pinch to taste. Ooh, that is strong. Smell-o-vision. Let's go with like half. That's like a quarter of the packet. That's like a pinch, right? And then work on. Oh man, that is strong stuff. I've never worked with anything truffle before. I have a little rubber spatula. I probably should be using that, but. Now I need to add 1 teaspoon of water until it becomes a drizzling consistency. So here's 1 teaspoon. I'm a master at this. There we go. I didn't have the drizzle like slow enough. We'll just keep that running. It's running very slowly. That is not drizzly yet. That truffle is really strong. So is the sour cream. I don't actually have to do it a teaspoon at a time. I'm just doing it what it suggests because I don't want to overshoot it, you know. It's not drizzly yet. That is still quite thick with 2 C's. Yo, what's up, Kiri? How's it going, man? Just mixing that. It's starting to get a little bit of gravity to it. I think I'll do 1 more and then we'll call it right there. Because I want it to be thick because I do prefer my sauces thicker, if that is indeed what this is. But I don't even know where this goes. Oh yeah, yep, that last one did it. This could drizzle. That could, yeah, that's... I'd say that it's about as viscous right now as like olive oil. Maybe a little more. Where am I even drizzling this? Oh, so this is like the side for dipping. Why do I need it? Whatever. Still have those measuring spoons? I do, yeah. They work. I don't need more. They work. I probably should have put this like in the thing in the. See if I can. That fool Megan. For those of you who are just joining us. There. Wait. Fuck. It's mirrored, so I don't know which direction to tilt it. Let me see if I have good plates. I do. Cool. All right, so now we're on to the steak, so that'll be fun. Make a menu command if y'all want. Sure. Tell Reese to join the military? No. Number 1, I wouldn't tell him that. Number 2, he wouldn't do it. Pat steak, dry with paper towels, done. Heat a drizzle of olive oil. Oh, I need to switch the instructions. Which means I need to go up here. Like I said, I wanted to have my... Oh, wait, fuck, I fucked it up. No, turn that off, turn this on. There we go. Step 4. See how easy this is? Anybody could do it. Will I make my own YouTube channel? I have my own YouTube channel. I don't upload very often. because it's mostly catalog of my streams. But that is the content I produce. I'm a streamer. I'm not a YouTuber. So I would like to, still be a YouTuber with ODS, but on my own, I am a streamer. I'm not a YouTuber. Mostly because I don't. With a game, when it's me in a game, I feel like I can make it entertaining enough. You know it, Kush. What's a I don't know if it's Provençal, because there's an accent on the C, so I don't even know how to fucking pronounce it. But when it's me in a game, I feel like I can make it entertaining enough. If it's just me on my own, like vlogs or something, I just don't feel like I can make that something people want to watch. So, medium-high heat. Got that. So this is the part of the stream where I'm going to be facing away from you guys for most of it, but I will be turning back and forth because I am doing a bit of an enjeu, so cooking it in its own sauces, gravy. Okay, so medium-high heat, then, sorry, I actually need to get something out of the dishwasher. I need my tongs. I'm pretty sure this ran clean, but I'm going to clean them just in case. Also, I know I use way too much soap, but I want to get this shit clean. There's no bits stuck on, so it's more just disinfecting than anything else. I can just, the only thing I can smell right now is that truffle oil. The vegetables have been cooking, but the only thing I can smell is that fucking vegetable oil. It's pronounced Provençal. Provençal. Any advice for a new streamer? Just do it, man. Honestly, I've been streaming for 2 years, and I get 20 fucking viewers, even with the boost from ODS. So I don't know if that's just my streams do that, like if I'm not being entertaining enough or whatever, but you just got to do it. You're not going to have the boost from Official Duck Studios like I did. So don't expect to, if you're streaming and 3 months later you're, 15 viewers, that's awesome. If you're starting from nothing and you can have a consistent viewership of that high. So my biggest advice would be don't get concerned about the numbers. Yo, Crushing Mike with a follow. Thank you so much, man. Don't worry yourself about the numbers. If you want to stream, do it because you want to stream, I'm playing this game. I might as well, share it with anybody who wants to watch. That's kind of my mentality. It is frustrating not getting viewers, especially when I used to have higher viewership. So that is frustrating. But the most important thing is don't get too caught up into it. Don't stress out about the numbers. Got a decent little drizzle of olive oil on the pan. Make sure it's coating the bottom. Now I'm actually going to throw these on here over here and try to not drop my steaks, because that would be maximum sad boys. Ooh, got that little good sizzle. All right. Those are going to be cooking. I like my steaks rare, so I'm not going to let them cook for too long, so. Like a big brother type. Cool. Thank you, man. That means a lot. I have a really cool big brother, so I learned it from the best. I'm the youngest of my siblings, actually. I have an older sister and an older brother, and those are sizzling! Okay. Add steak and cook until nicely browned on the first side, 3 to 6 minutes. It's on medium-high heat. Okay. Flip and lower heat to medium, then add 1 teaspoon of the herbs de Provence. This shit right here. I'm your honorary big brother. I'll take that. Hell yeah, I will mail you the steak after the stream. Woo, they're popping. It smells really good. I like these herbs. So these will go, I think it's a teaspoon. Did I say a teaspoon? Yeah, 1 teaspoon. Get this out. And 2 teaspoons of butter, which we got right here. It's a little lesser. It's a little more than 2 teaspoons, but... Well, I ask you, Irish boy, to please not get too into that. You know, don't search me out, please. That's where it gets weird. It's okay, like, people recognize stuff in the videos, and that's perfectly fine, you know. If you live near us and you see something that, you know, there's no avoiding that. I'm not going to blame anybody for that. But if people try to find out where specifically we live, that's where it gets creepy, so. Huh. Those are brown on the bottom. They're starting to cook through, so we're going to go ahead and do the next step. Flip and lower heat to medium. All right. Lower the heat. Oh, yeah. We got a nice sear on those. Looking damn good. Listen to that. All right, so now add the butter, the herbs. That's it, just the butter and the herbs. And oh, I forgot to measure out the herbs, so I just dumped a bunch on there, but I'm pretty sure that was enough. I need a spoon. Alright, so let that melt. Let that start cooking. Get that nice and good in there. Can I make those steaks vegetarian? Sure thing. People actually find your address and order pizza at the drunk streams? Yes, that actually happened. That was actually very, very incredibly annoying and creepy, so. So here's what I'm doing. I'm tilting it. I'll tilt it towards you guys. So you're tilting it, scooping up all this butter mixture, and then just drizzling it over the steaks. There we go. Just consistently while it cooks. So I'm going to move away from you guys and do my stuff over here. If my phone was charged, actually, I would be talking because I could look at chat and talk over my shoulder. But what's up, Bro Gamma? Ever try Beyond Meat? I have not, but I've thought about it. I'm seeing it at the grocery store. It's like not meat. It's like vegetarian meat substitute. Which, you know, it's interesting. I'm not exactly one to give up meat, but you know, it does take a toll on the it takes its toll on the environment. Love it or hate it. Drizzling it on over. And you know, as you drizzle, it'll collect some of the steak juices when it falls off. So. Woo! My finger hit the pan and I just spilled some all over the fucking stove, so that's good. We're starting to cook through. So this actually was like a gourmet option with HelloFresh. What I mean by gourmet option is this I had to add like $7 to my order. I think it was $4 per serving, and I got 2 servings. So this is more. This is more expensive than what you would normally get from a HelloFresh meal. God, that rosemary smells fucking good. We are coming together. Come together right now. Over steaks. Dumpster dive with the boys at 3 a.m. Goddamn right. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and move on to the next step while that starts keeps sizzling. We are done with 4. We're going into 5. Step 5. So we've got a minute left on those. Transfer steak into cutting board and let rest, keeping any remaining butter in the pan. Heat same pan over medium-high heat. Add scallion whites and shallot. So that's all of this. I'm actually going to pick out some of the whiter bits in the green. So all of that. Cook, stirring until softened. Add stock concentrate, which we've got right here in this pink packet, and 1/4 cup of water. There we go. It's a little more than a 1/4 cup. Bring to a simmer, so that'll make a nice sauce. Thinly sliced steak against the grain. Divide sliced steak, potatoes to the plate. Stir in the rest of the juice from the steak pan. From steak in the pan sauce. Drizzle over steak. Garnish with scallions, and then serve the truffle cream as a dipping sauce. All right, cool. This is probably hot as hell. I left the spoon on the pan. I'm actually going to flip this because these are some thick-ass steaks, so they're taking a while to cook. So we'll let those go. 12 seconds on. Let's turn off the timer. Where's my? There we go. There we go. We got some. Woo, hot. Woo. Need an extra layer of protection. Wink. There we go. Got the potatoes over here, carrots over here. Nice. We essentially just made fries. We just made oven baked fries. That's all we did. Deranged orange. Fucking that name. Underneath that, thank you guys both for the follows. I'm gonna keep drizzling. I'm only going to set up one plate because I'm only going to eat one plate. So I'll set one up. I'll keep the steak whole, actually. I'll conserve some of the sauce for leftovers. So that'll be nice. Yo, thanks, Diced Pear. If you are indeed talking to me. Hey, it's not too late. I could start dropping shit. Alright, so transfer steak in a cutting board, which is what we're going to do with this cutting board. This mostly clean cutting board, that's from the spoon that I was setting down, will be our steak placeholder. That was fucking good. That's fucking good. Let the steak settle a bit. One of them is, let's see. There we go. That's the good shit. We can turn the oven off. We don't need that anymore. The rest will be just pan frying and preparing the sauce. So that's where, as I mentioned before, the scallions, the white scallions, and the shallot come in. Shallots are pretty similar to onions. Really, really, really strong onions. Food Network is dead now that I'm showing off my culinary expertise. Whoosh. I'm a fucking samurai with steaks, bitch. Dude, you know, I'm making steak, but Dragon's eating good. Did I move to a new house? Apartment, yeah. This is an apartment kitchen. Everything looks fucking real nice, like stainless steel. It's cheap as hell, but it looks real nice. All right, I think we're good. This one I'm a little worried about. It is thick, boy. Let me tell you what. Actually, I may cut the thick one open just to see how raw it is on the inside. Next time. The color correction is going to be terrible, but you can already see it's pretty pink. So let's just, I know cutting into it kind of ruins the, oh, that is really fucking rare. Oh. I like my steak rare. I think we'll throw it on there for a little longer. That's pretty red. We'll let those go for just a tad longer. Yeah, no, it's not, I mean, I could eat that, honestly. I would be fucking fine eating that, but I'll let it go for just a tad longer. It's bloody raw! Nothing wrong with a raw steak. I do like me some raw steak. Yes, diced pear, that is a frequently asked question. Funny you mention it. Yes, but we do have a frequently asked questions section that Carrie just pulled up. If you click on that link Nightbot just sent, then there you go. That is all the information you will ever need about the ODS crew. That's not true. If you have any more questions, ask me. But anything else that's on the fact, you can find it right there. I'm excited, guys. This is I think this is going to be a good meal. Oh, that truffle is just so strong. Hey, man. Nothing wrong with some microwave pizza. Let's just say that the Red Baron comes calling to this apartment quite a bit. Are you the coolest person on ODS? According to me, yeah. I wouldn't say there's really a coolest person. We're all our own people, and we're cool in different ways, I suppose. Did you ever actually eat the stuff Reese gave you? I mean, if I did it, the only reason I would ever do it is for the video. So, if I did the video, then yes. I remember the bread video, the canned bread. I actually ate my bread French toast. It wasn't terrible. I can get it down. Yeah, we're just waiting. The problem with this is now all these are going to go cold. Let's see how hot the oven is. Still hot enough that it would cook it if I put it in there. We'll let that vent a little bit. We'll let some of the hot air vent, and then we'll throw the carrots and potatoes back in the oven and keep them warm. This is one thing I'm really bad about whenever I cook, is I'm never, starting to get a good sear. I'm never, well, to get a sear you do on high heat. I'm not doing high heat right now. Anyway, when it comes to cooking, I'm really bad about timing things out, spacing it out well, so. You're building a keyboard right now. Dude, nice. Is it possible to get AIDS twice? I don't think it is. I think that is not one of those. Remember when Reese broke the pot lid? I do remember that. I missed my fucking pot. No, actually, it's kind of like an apartment warming gift. It's a housewarming gift. My mom bought me a new set. My mommy bought me a new set of pots and pans. So it was pretty nice. Mostly pots, because all the pots were Reese's. Johnny and I had a couple pans. Mostly, I think they were Johnny's pans. So all the red ones were Johnny's. But all the pots, and there was a full set that was Reese's. So obviously, when you move, I got the knives, he got the pots. So I just I spent the first month of my apartment with no pots. You're right, Drainage Door. As long as the food is great. So I've essentially what that means is I've devised ways of keeping things warm. I finish it way too early, so I just put it somewhere to keep it warm. My go-to is putting it all in a a bowl and throwing it in the microwave. Unfortunately, if something's steaming, if it's supposed to be crispy and it's steaming, you put a lid on it, and it's just going to make everything soggy. So that is unfortunate. Have you heard the new Young Gravy song? No, I've heard like 2 Young Gravy songs. I heard the one that's really popular on TikTok, and then Mr. Clean. I don't know if Mr. Clean is also really popular on TikTok. I hope that's enough. Because I used probably about, that's 1 tablespoon, which a tablespoon is 3 teaspoons. So I may have used a little too much, yeah, because there's only about a tablespoon or a teaspoon left, so that's whatever. Okay, the next step is to heat the pan over medium-high heat, add scallions, whites, and shallots. So we got this. I could pick up the cutting board and like scrape it with a knife, but I could just use my hands. I am going to use that method for what's left. Alright, what else was it? Scallion, white, shallot, cook until softened. Ba-boom. Oh, that's kind of releasing the, it's releasing the odor, the fragrance of the rosemary and stuff that we put on the steak. That'll be fine. Throw these back in there to keep them warm. So as you can see, it's kind of sizzling and popping. That's the, as I mentioned, scallions and scallion greens and shallot. Add stock concentrate, which we, like I said, is in this pink packet right here. So it's not you know, it's concentrate, so it's not just, you know, plain beef stock. ODS Crew should come up with stand-up comedy. See, I've like actually thought about that. I just don't have any bits right now. I'm sure if I thought about it, I might be able to make something funny. But Reese has mentioned he thought about it too. It's kind of terrifying, you know? Like if you bomb on stage, you know, every comedian bombs. It happens, it's a vital part of their careers, you know, helps them out. But it would be difficult for me to get over that mental block of, oh, bombing on stage doing stand-up comedy just means that I'm not funny. Just facing that reality. Yo, what's up, Lil Log? How's it going, dude? Alright, we got our beef stock and we got our water, so I'm going to throw it in there. Yep, bring to a simmer and cook until slightly thickened, 2 to 3 minutes. There's the water. There's the beef. We have the meats. Stir that together. And it's already set to simmer. So, there we go. I'm just going to put these beauties up front so everybody can see them. Excuse the one that was cut. Absolutely beautiful. Welcome to the cooking streams. Unfortunately, I'm almost done. I'm on step 5, 4. Or am I on 5? I'm on step 5 out of 6, and 6 is to plate it. So right now we're just simmering the sauce. Which that's actually thickening pretty quick. So for anybody, for Little Hog and the people who weren't here earlier, what I did is I've got some truffle, sour cream, and olive oil mixed right here. Very pungent, very strong. Got 2, what are they, sirloins? These are sirloins, right? Yeah. 2 pretty thick sirloins right here that are going to be cut and served up with a sauce. This is just garnish, it's scallions. In the oven, keeping warm, we've got potatoes and carrots that have been seasoned with salt and pepper. Nothing really fancy there. The big thing about this is the au jus. I don't even know if it's technically au jus, but I think that's all au jus is cooking a steak in its own sauce, right, with butter. So yeah, rosemary, lavender, Riviera. Those are our seasoning, salt and pepper on the steaks. Threw some butter in there and just spooned our sauce on top of it. And now we're simmering down the remainder of that butter, which we've got a pretty nice sauce going. You can see it's thickened up quite a bit. Yeah. I really, if I keep doing cooking streams, which I would like to, I enjoy cooking, I enjoy streaming, best of both worlds. So if I keep doing this, I would really like a second camera set up right here so you guys can see me on the stovetop. So that is good. Yeah, bring back to a simmer. I'm gonna go ahead and move to the next step, the last step, which is plating. If I can find my mouse. Up. Where am I going? Instruction number 6. There we go. I'll plate it for you guys and see if I can make it look good. As I said, I like my steaks pretty raw. So it's pretty I like my steaks pretty rare, so that's what this one is. Oh, I forgot to turn off the fucking heat. As the sauce just starts simmering again. Alright. It does also say to scrape off any of the juice that's left over by the steak after resting. Just scrape it off into the sauce. Which admittedly, I like to, I'm gonna go with Rex. I feel like it'll pop more. I like to let my steak sit a little longer than this, but it's been sitting for a little. Yeah, it's good. It cooked pretty slowly, so I couldn't imagine that it got too out of hand. Thinly sliced steak against the grain, so we'll plate it as they tell us to plate it. Oh my goodness, that is just delicious. Oh yeah, that's fine. I don't have a meat fork. I'm just now realizing this. I'm actually going to get a real fork, so that'll make it a lot easier to cut. I don't have any clean. Except this giant-ass serving fork. All right. Oh yeah, that's actually a really good sear on that. Fucking perfect. That is exactly how I like my steak. Ooh, balance it on the knife and move it to the plate. Yeah, I'll let you guys see that right there. That is fucking perfect for me. You can see it's still steaming. All right, so all this sauce is going back into this. I know you're not supposed to use the blade, just dulls the blade, but whatever. Oh yeah. We'll spread this out a little bit because we're gonna sauce it up, so there we go. This side is really good. This side kind of got a little more done than I would like. Although I do want to take a bite of it real quick. That's just a good steak. Fuck, I don't know if it was the cut or if it was the herbs de Provence, but holy fuck. That's just fucking good. I've never made a steak that good. Alright. So now, carrots and potatoes. Which admittedly there's not much carrot, because I did throw away one full carrot because it was not the best. It probably would have been fine if I cooked this when I got it on Monday, but I let it sit in the fridge for a week, so. Actually, I need to mix this. Mix all that steak juice back in here. I did let the sauce sit for quite a while. Oh yeah, the potatoes stuck a little bit. It's just the starchiness. Hot. That's hot. Yeah, I've been eating all day, and this will probably be my only meal of the day. As I said before, I have a minor medical procedure that requires certain dietary restrictions. That's why I peel the potatoes instead of just letting them, instead of just eating the skin. Because I do like potato skins a lot, but they're high in fiber, and I'm not supposed to have fiber. So actually, I'll go ahead and say it. I'm having a colonoscopy, so, you know, not like I'm trying to hide anything. I need smaller plates, because the food they give me doesn't really plate well enough. Throw some carrots over there. Yeah, Michaela actually really likes carrot fries. There was carrot fries in one of these recipes. It was good. It's just like fry seasoning. You just cut the carrots into like fry shapes, and then throw the fry seasoning on it, salt and pepper, and you're good to go. I'll grab a couple of these out. Now let's spoon some sauce. I want a little bit of separation here, so I'm pushing all this forward. Delicious. Okay. And then, for good measure, so I just washed my hands with this, we're gonna... Oh wait, I already have a spoon in there. I'm dumb. Don't know if I'm gonna use any of this truffle sauce, but I will throw it up there. Scoot this back a little more. There we go. I don't know how to fucking plate. That's just a cum drop of fucking sour cream sauce. So anyway, guys, let me get you a, yeah, how's it going? Take the microphone. Get you guys like a little close-up view. Nothing fancy, just some steak, potatoes, carrots, and truffle sauce. That's the expensive part right there. So, all right, I guess I'm just gonna eat this, and then we're just gonna hang out. Suddenly it's a mukbang. Thank you guys for watching, for, you know, being here, for hanging out. I do appreciate it. It's my first ever cooking stream. Good to see I you know, stayed close to 50 viewers the whole time. That feels good. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed it. I'm just gonna eat and hang out. Miss Data. Oh fuck! Data's resub for 3 fucking. The tier 3 resub for 22 months. Data, thank you so much, man. I did miss it. I apologize. Didn't miss it because I got added. Blukey, thank you for the follow as well, man. Sorry I missed it. Looks like cum. Yeah, that's what I said. We'll see if this is any good. Let's try the cum sauce first. You know, it just tastes like it smells. Really nothing special. I don't know if I'll be dipping any more. Maybe this like burnt in part of the steak. Not burnt, but the more well done part of the steak. Got some cooked ass carrots. I'll dip some potato in there. See how that tastes. Yeah, that actually does go really well on the potatoes. Dude, steak dinner at 3 p.m. on a fucking Saturday. Is there anything better? It is a big fork. Yeah, this is a serving fork. All my other forks are dirty, so we're just going with the serving fork. Where's my knife? Oh, I put my knife in the sink. And I only put it on the cutting board, so. This steak will be going in a container, and you know, it sucks that nobody else is here to try my fresh ass steak. Oh yeah. That's the good shit. Yes, I am getting colonoscopy, Kiri. Yep, I do have stomach issues. I have a stomach condition called Crohn's disease, so this is my last good meal. After this, I'll probably have like a sandwich for dinner or something. But after midnight tonight, I can't have solid food until Monday evening, so that'd be nice. Fuck, that is good. So, I mean, this meal is incredibly simple, too. There's nothing fancy about it. It's just fucking setting shit on to cook, so. Fucking, I highly suggest going to HelloFresh and signing up. They have some great stuff, guys. Not sponsored. This is not sponsored whatsoever, but if they want. They probably wouldn't like my comment about cum sauce, but. That's just good. And the sauce and the vegetables on top is pretty good too. Yes, the truffle, I did have to pay extra for the truffles. But in total, the meals are, I think they're around $10 a serving. Not even. I think it's like $8 a serving, which this meal pack was 2 servings, so, you know, this meal pack was $16, but I did have to pay $4 extra, and I think it was just because of the truffle seasoning, so. Well, if your job is to cook, then, I mean, I don't know, make ramen. It's whatever. But even if you can't cook, all these meal services are great, so. I think I've used HelloFresh and Blue Apron. I think I've used Blue Apron once. So. Do I know of a podcast called Cold Ones? I do not. Speaking of, though. Not supposed to drink alcohol. God damn it, I did have a Corona. I was going to drink it, but. How did I cook it? How did I cook what? The steak? I cooked it pretty rare. It's rare on one end, well done on, not really well done. Done on the other, I guess. Strange Orange, like I said, I've tried Blue Apron once. It was good. I've had HelloFresh several times. I have a cookbook. Actually, I saved all the HelloFresh recipes. So I've got, probably close to 2 dozen recipes in here. Which, all this stuff you can just go get at the grocery store. And they just give you the recipe and it's like, cook it and then do what you will. But like, this roasted pork tenderloin is fucking awesome. Those chicken pineapple quesadillas, I made those recently. I just went to the store and bought all the stuff for them. So. Panther Boss, please. It's time to accept reality. Come back to us. Wake up. Dude, I'll go for that. I'll be your longest followed channel. Hell yeah. I'm fucking happy for that. That's just, always good to hear. I actually think Cassie has been following the longest for like that I've seen. I know all my mods are up there because you're all pretty active and you guys have been. The reason I pick my mods based on how active they are in the chat and how consistently they visit streams. So yeah, I'd imagine all my mods are over a year and a half at this point. There is a cooldown on the alert though, or the command. So I think it's like 30 seconds. You gotta wait once to avoid spam. So. I'm using a serving fork and a fucking huge-ass knife. See you later, Cleo. Thanks for coming, man. We're just kind of hanging out. We're hanging out, eating the food I just cooked. You can check out the VOD afterwards if you missed the actual cooking stream. We've been going for about an hour and 15 minutes. I tried to slow it down a little bit. This says it takes 45 minutes, so I think we were just over 45 minutes. So that's pretty good. I didn't think I'd like the truffles. I do. I don't really have tiny hands. I have long fingers for what I, for my body size, I guess. My fingers are longer than Reese's, but Reese's hands are thicker. Reese has man hands. I don't. I got like decent guitar playing hands, even though I don't play guitar. Just long and fucking skinny fingers. I don't have Trump hands though. Also, the fork makes it look a lot smaller. I got little baby hands. You know what they say about guys with tiny hands? Tiny penis. Ladies and gentlemen, the rumors are true. Shouldn't have said that out loud. Normally I do stream pretty late in the afternoon, the evening. See, we're starting to get to the parts of the steak that isn't fully cooked, so. No, that is fully cooked. Gross. Yep. This steak is damn good, you guys. We done good. It's starting to get a little cold, but we done good. Well done. Whatever. It all means the same thing. So I hope everyone's having a good day. I hope that my chewing isn't too loud for you guys. Hell yeah, Killer Dubstep. I love my dad's shirt. Michaela bought it for me. She bought it for this stream. She was like, I bought something for the cooking stream. You're either gonna love it or you're gonna hate it. She said you're either gonna hate it or you're gonna think it's hilarious. She pulled that out. I was like, fuck yeah. I'm not grilling, but fuck yeah. What am I watching on TV? You guys. Right now, anyway. I have my TV set up so I can read from a distance because you guys are probably like 7 feet away. Link for the dad shirt. So this dad shirt actually was, it's from the buckle. It's actually tied around my shoulders. Like I could Hulk out of it, I bet, if I wanted to, but. Will I do a grilling cooking stream? If I did, it'd have to be at my parents' because at this apartment complex, you're not allowed to have grills in your apartment. So there are grills on the apartment complex, but I don't really want to show the outside of my apartment complex, and I also don't want to. I wouldn't want to bring my streaming setup outside anyway. Oh, I'm absolutely going to get a chef outfit because I really enjoyed this, and I think, I hope you guys did too. So I think I am going to do another cooking stream, hopefully with better tech. This was just like a test, so. The stream is out of focus because it's an auto-focusing webcam, and it's also not a great webcam. So, like I said, I'll buy a better webcam, something with better focusing, and that'll be chief on my list of replacements for this. Oh, I have merch. Deranged Orange. Yeah, so the Nightbot link, want to spend your money at ODS and Almost Mexican merch? That second link it sent is actually a link to my store, so. See, I recognize both of those names, Yojin. So. You came back in and I was like, I don't think I remember your name. But no, I do remember both of those names, so. I don't. I mean, I know who. I know who Max Mofo and anything for views are. Right now, I'm listening to the official podcast, so I'm on like episode 30. I'm just going from the backlog and keeping up. One of the things about my colonoscopy is I have to drink 4 large cups of water a day. So fill her up, boys. It's time to get hydrated. I have to drink 4 large cups of water today, tomorrow, and I think the day of. Let me check. No, just today and tomorrow. 4 large cups of water today and tomorrow, and then tomorrow I'm not allowed any solid food. And I have to drink a fucking laxative, like a prescription strength laxative, so excuse me while I eat my food while talking about laxatives. That's vodka, isn't it? Dude, if I could. I actually don't drink very often. I've stopped drinking. I had like a party phase that lasted like 6 months. Not really a party phase, but like, hey, let's go out and get shit-faced at a bar. For like 6 months. It didn't last very long. I know for some people it lasts a couple of years, so. Ow. Oh, hell yeah, Yojin. I didn't garnish with the green onions. Yep. This was really good. Somebody knock on my door. Nope, no knocks. What do I think about new games coming out this year? Meh. I'm looking forward to, I don't know if it's this year, I think it's next year, right? Cyberpunk. Cyberpunk, Pokemon, both games I'm going to play. I don't know, I'll pick up a lot of new games. I'm going to play Borderlands 3. I'll pick them up. I'm not really too hyped about any of them, but I'll definitely try them. Dude, this fucking, like I said, this is actual real granite, which I did not expect from an apartment complex. But, like, we got a whole packet when we moved in of, like, do not, let water rest on the countertops or it will stain. Which there's actually a couple stains on here from the previous tenant. I'm on par with Gordon Ramsay. Do I need to get some frosted tips? Have I seen Kerbal Space Program 2 trailer? No. Kerbal Space Program honestly was never a game on my radar. I'm just like not creative like that. Like I see what Robaz can do. Robaz is fucking ridiculous, man. I like his Cooking with the Cock series. And when he brewed his own meat, it's just yeah. But no, the stuff he does in Kerbal Space Program is fucking ridiculous, and I can't hope to replicate that. Yeah, no, it's like Johnny and I looked at a couple different apartments before moving in, and when we got to this one and I walked in and saw the kitchen, I was like, I need this one. I fucking need this one. It's so nice. Like I've got this enormous I can barely reach tip to tip on this island. And it's probably half as long as it, or half as wide as it is long. So it's a big island, and then I've got just counter space for days. I've got as much counter space in this kitchen that I did in the fucking 4-bedroom house that we had at the last house. So, it's so nice. Spectrum Night, unfortunately, you're catching the very tail end where I'm eating what I cooked, and we're just talking, shooting the shit, hanging out. But the VOD will be available, so. Yeah, sorry, Clad. The cooking stream is over. Well, It's now an eating stream. Donut Kid, I'm sorry, man. I'm so sorry, guys. It's great though hearing that people, wanted to be at the stream. If you couldn't make it, that is unfortunate. But I will be doing another because I really enjoyed this one, and I'll give more of a heads up next time because this time I tweeted on Monday that I was going to do it, and I tweeted yesterday that I was going to do it at 1:30 p.m. I went live about 1:50 p.m. So it's my fault. Oh no. Well, only one thing to do. I am not cooking crepes. I've never cooked crepes before. They're just thin pancakes, right? Dude, short boy life. I am the same height as Critical. So put that in perspective. Is it good? It's very good. So we cooked this right here. Motherfucking truffle cream. Which the truffle cream was just this truffle powder. I lost the packet. There it is. I didn't even use all of it, so I've got truffle powder for whatever reason. Yeah, it was just this truffle powder, sour cream, and some olive oil. Am I 4'1"? No, I'm 5'7". Barely 5'7". I think technically I'm 5'6", but one doctor once told me that I'm 5'7", so guess what? I'm 5'7". A medical professional told me that I'm 5'7". I'm going to take it. I'm going to get some Tupperware for the leftovers. Hang tight. It feels like such a shame letting this delicious steak go to leftovers instead of eating it fresh, so. No, Johnny left about halfway through the stream. He is not home. Otherwise, I would have offered it to him because this shit's dank. I'm going to put the truffle cream in there. And I hope it's not a mistake. I hope it just... Yeah. I hope the flavor doesn't seep into everything else because it's good to dip when you want it, but if you don't want it, then it kind of sucks. Hey, fuck you, hysterical panda. I take it as joking. So, like I said, I'm probably 5'6", but I'm a joke about being 5, or I'm gonna tell people I'm 5'7", because. See you later, Death Boy. Thanks for hanging out, man. Hope you had a good time. I hope everyone has had a good time. My first ever cooking stream. I think it went well. I've got like a setup. I've got like it's in OBS. I've got its own program or its own profile, so it'll be easy to do this kind of thing again. I'll just have to upload the instructions for each individual cooking stream, and I'm probably not gonna do the a HelloFresh meal every time unless I can get like a sponsorship or something. HelloFresh, hey, what's up? But I was gonna put the sauce there. Excuse me while I use my hands. They're clean. I just cooked. They're clean. I don't want to mush it all down now. I'll throw some potatoes in here and they'll get saucy. But, so, like I said, it'll be easy to set up another cooking stream. If I can afford it, I would like to get another camera. And if I can, this is just, long-term plans. In general, if I could get a laptop, excuse me, if I could get a laptop so I don't have to stream off. I brought my PC in here, which is a pain in the ass because my PC is in my closet, so which is through my bathroom. I have to go through my bedroom, through my bathroom, into my closet. Hiccups, man. In order to pick up my PC, so. Alright. Get some of that sauce. Yes, this was real good. I almost wish I picked up something for dessert. I might go to the store. Cause like some, oh dude, 420, that's the best height. Was it the best thing I've ever eaten? It was actually really fucking good. Like that was a top tier meal, if I do say so myself. The lighting gets kind of weird because these lights are yellow, so my face looks like orange. And I step back and it kind of goes back to the color of my chest, so. And I didn't get my shirt dirty. I have an apron somewhere. I didn't wear it, but I do have one, so. Oh, we were asking what is the best thing I've ever eaten. I don't know what the best thing I've ever eaten is, but this was good. Yeah, I'm tempted to go get some ice cream because dairy products aren't limited by my colonoscopy. Yeah, I think we might end it, guys. I got some cleaning. I'll clean up on stream just so we can keep hanging out. Ooh, lots of oil. Which I normally don't even wash my baking sheet. I wash it every once in a while, but for the most part, I cover it in foil. So there's, if it gets dirty, it's just going to be clean again whenever I put foil on it. So. Every time I say I might end it, I don't. We'll do some cleanup. Unfortunately, my dishwasher is full and needs to be run. I had thought about running it while the stream was going, but yeah, no. That would have caused a bunch of audio issues, and I didn't want that in the background the whole time, so. I left the package with the beef blood in it in the sink, so that's all gonna get moved over to the trash can right now. As for these, what's it called? Chopping boards. I can't. My word recall is garbage. As for the cutting boards, that's what they're called. I can't actually machine wash those. I think I can, but they're pretty flimsy and they're bamboo, so I'd much rather just. I know like bamboo utensils are plenty durable, but I'd rather hand wash them. They're already crappy, so I might as well take care of them to make them last a little longer. The recipe over there. I'll have to punch holes in it and throw it in my. Ooh, we're gonna hang on to this and this. So we're gonna get a Ziploc bag and actually keep those. So they'll give you. Sometimes they'll send you more seasoning than you actually need. Like the meal I made before this one. I actually have one more meal in this thing, but I'm gonna save it until after I can actually eat. But no, the meal I made a couple days ago had like this awesome chipotle seasoning, and after we made the meal, we made it for lunch. We actually went to the store, grabbed some rice, chicken, and what else was there? It was rice, chicken, and something else. And we just, because it was the chipotle seasoning was for a steak, but we made it with chicken, rice, and corn. That's what it was. And it made another great meal just off the seasonings it left me. And I was like, all right, might as well. Which I know chipotle seasoning is nothing special, but it was pretty damn good. I can feel like little stuff. Just gonna sweep them. Might make a cup of tea. Yeah, we'll make some tea. I know it's not good. That water was from last night, so it hasn't been sitting there for too long. This is Johnny's electric kettle. Don't make fun of me. I put a lot of sugar in my tea. I make up for it by drinking black coffee. Hell yeah, it's tea time, boys. Let that heat up. We've got, what should I have? We got some lemon ginger, English breakfast, chai. I think I might get some chai. I like chai tea. There's like this sleep blend with chamomile in it, but not a big fan of that. Iced tea is best tea. Fuck normal tea. The British boy is saying this. That's how you know it's fucking shit's wacky. Australia breakfast. What are you having for breakfast in Australia land? Let's see. I don't have any good mugs clean. I'll go grab them from my room. Cooking stream and tea time with ya boy. I don't know where my scrubber is. There's cup scrubber. We have a fucking tea party, isn't it? I don't know that party. I don't know where that A was going. It's a tea party. Fucking Vegemite on toast. I should try Vegemite sometime. We've got some at the local store. I go to an H-E-B, which is a, it's just a grocery store in Texas. It's a Texas chain, which is actually the H-E-B brand tea that I drink. I'm running low on sugar, too. Isn't Vegemite like waste from yeast or something like that? I also know about Marmite. 2 spoonfuls of sugar for this tiny little mug because I like it sweet. You do more VR streams? The problem with that is I don't really have room for VR. I guess I could set it up in my living room. Now looking at it, I've got a decent amount of room. I just have to clean it up. But yeah, I don't really do. I don't have room for VR like I did in the ODS house. Which, even in the ODS house, I didn't have a ton of room because we used the movie room, so I couldn't use that every time. So, space was available. I could go downstairs, which I think I did a couple times, but I don't have a VR-ready laptop, so it's a pain in the ass to move my PC. Nope, water's boiling. That's how you know you're ready for tea. Just pour a little bit in there. Swirl it around to kind of melt. I don't like dirtying spoons, so. Got new followers. Oh, yes, thank you. HTTP Darren and La Ramen of Noodle. Thank you guys for the follows. I appreciate it. Demand to know what the tea is? Oh, it's just chai. It's just H-E-B brand chai tea with 2 spoonfuls of sugar. Spoonful of sugar helps the medicine go down. Cold brew the tea live on stream. Isn't cold brew you just fucking put it in ice water and let it sit for like overnight or some shit? I actually don't know how I don't know what cold brew is. I just know it's a thing. I'm not gonna throw both of those away. We're done with the water. Probably shouldn't pour. Yep, there it goes. The hot water makes the sink like. Try making beer? I've thought about it. My brother makes beer. My brother has made beer several times. Not in a couple years though. It's been a while, but I thought about making myself some beer. I think that'd be interesting. Oh no, Kiri can't Kappa. Tragedy. That's not Kappa. That's a kidder. It didn't ruin it for me, Glad. It's all together. I see it. So. That's gonna be steeping for a little bit. So let me grab some bags to seal. These are big bags. I don't have any like snack bags. I only have these sandwich bags. We're gonna seal up the herbes de Provence and the truffle. We can save them for later. Starbucks coffee isn't real coffee. Well, that depends on what you mean by Starbucks coffee. An Americano is absolutely real coffee. That's just what it is. It's just coffee. But if you're talking about like the frou-frou drinks, then sure. What even is a truffle? I'm pretty sure it's a fungus that it's like a mushroom that grows at the base of trees or some shit. Pigs sniff them out. That's all I know. I don't have any tape. I would tape this here. Or I would pour all the spice in here and tape the package to the outside, but I'm going to throw it all in. Minecraft stream? Not anytime soon, but I will do one eventually. Whenever I'm able to do a 24-hour stream, I will do a 24-hour Minecraft stream. Because we did get up to 500 subs at some point. We're down to like 150, if even. We're down to like 130 subs now, so. Close the spice cabinet. Put my wash back on so I've got maximum dad. There we go. I'm a dad. Except I ain't got kids. Hey, see you later, Deranged Orange. Glad that you're thinking about becoming a regular, man. I do appreciate that. Do appreciate your viewership. Yeah, I don't know how to fix that, Dragon. I don't know what the issue is, so. Thanks, Panda. Can we do Minecraft together in stream? What are you asking, Killer Dubstep? Like, play with you guys? Because I was thinking about playing on the sub-only Minecraft server. Nice watch. Thanks, man. It's a smartwatch. I bought it from my brother. Because he got a better one. So he's like, hey, you want a smartwatch? Is my eye... It looks like my eyes are not, like, slightly crossed. If you stream Minecraft to the sub-server, I probably will. Get a strong snort. What, the truffle powder? I do like these lights though. They give my skin like a healthy glow, and it makes me look tall the way the camera's angled. Chug. Yeah, let me just chug this boiling water. This tea won't be ready for like another 10 minutes. I'm a pussy when it comes to hot drinks, so. Put my salt and pepper up. Didn't end up needing that Pam. I got it out, but I didn't need it. Because I used olive oil. Oh, the oven is a little messy. The stovetop is a little messy, I should say. This only had, oh no, it didn't only have water in it. Yes, we've gone from cooking stream to cleaning stream. That's some butter and oil and grease. So that actually came out really well with water. I was expecting to have to use soap, but all the chopped up bits got stuck in my scrubber. So the more I scrub, the more those will get worked out. fool. Put it away correctly. Don't ever do that again. Oh, I will. It's just a matter of time before I do it again. Go ahead and throw this away. You can see all the dirty dishes now. You saw me dirty them. Yeah, so this whole thing, you know, we've been live for almost 2 hours. So I actually need to move my PC back in there so I can start practicing for class tonight, but sorry guys, keep hiccuping. Dude, epic dab. Had to get the stance right. So yeah, let me wipe this up, and then I'm going to end the stream and move my PC back into my computer room. And then I will be practicing for class. So that is it for today's stream. Thank you guys all for watching. I very much appreciate it. It was fun. I really enjoyed it. We're probably going to do another cooking stream. Let's say next month. Let's say early in September. I'll plan another one. It might not be a HelloFresh meal. It'll probably be like something else. Something that I just go to the store and pick up some stuff and then follow a recipe that I find online because I don't have a lot of recipes. I want to do a bread, bake my own bread, and then do soup in a bread bowl. That's something I really want to do. Whether I'm going to get to do it entirely depends on me being able to cook bread. I want to get the sourdough. The problem is I tried to make a starter. Just didn't work out. So I'll give that another go, and in a month we'll see where we are. But thank you guys so much for watching the cooking stream, and I will see you next time. If I can find my mouse. There it is. Goodbye.